Hey everybody, Midlife Media here. Got another pickup today. So this is a part of my June subscription package from TerraVision. So we've got Serigala, which from what I understand is like an Indonesian slasher film, kind of like Indonesia's Friday the 13th. It's got a very cool slipcover. And then there's the artwork on the case. And it is 88 minutes and it's from 1981. It's got English subs, but Indonesian audio. And then we've got Cube. And this is, from what I understand, a Japanese remake of the original Cube, which was an excellent film. This one is from 2001. I have not heard good things about this. Supposedly it's kind of, people say it's kind of a worthless remake. But yeah, there's the front, back. Hopefully you can see that. Not very excited about that one. And then the next one, this is Welcome to Hell. Kind of a plain slipcover there. I don't really care for that too much. This one is another one I'm not excited for. There's the front. Back. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this one is about, but this one is also a foreign film from 2021, 90 minutes long. Has something to do with music and I don't know, some kind of a horror film. Anyway, it doesn't look very good. But this brings me to another thing I've been thinking about, another talking point. I'm getting to a point in my collection where it's going to I'm going to run out of space. I've got most of the stuff I want. The stuff that I really like and enjoy and like to rewatch over the years. But I also started blind buying at some point, which is always fun because that's a good way to open up your horizons and find out other films that you like to watch. So that's why I subscribe to Vinegar Syndrome. Vinegar Syndrome I love. Most of the stuff that I get from them I do really enjoy. But there's somewhat of a trend that I've noticed recently, at least, especially this year. And it's nothing against foreign films. Like, there's plenty of foreign films that I've watched and thoroughly enjoyed. So I've nothing against foreign films. But I do... whenever there's a foreign film that has an English dubbing option, I really prefer to do that. And I know a lot of people don't, and I understand why. But I get tired of reading a movie. Like, I feel like if you have to read the movie, then you miss out on a lot of like the picture, the visuals. It may take you 2 or 3 viewings to kind of take in the whole thing if you have to sit there and read the whole film. So lately I've been kind of getting tired of watching foreign films that have foreign audio only and having to read the subs. And it seems like Vinegar Syndrome and now TerraVision is releasing more and more films like that. And I know that if I just quit watching them, I'll miss out on some amazing films. I've watched some incredible foreign films. But I've got to make a cut somewhere. I've got to slow down. I've got to stop collecting certain films. And I think I've come to the decision that I'm going to maybe quit collecting foreign films. Ones that are foreign audio only, anyway. Which kind of saddens me because I'm a current TerraVision sub. And I was thinking about resubscribing for their 50 film subscription. But I know that they mentioned there's a lot of... not a lot of, but they mentioned that there's more foreign films coming. I know Vinegar Syndrome's going to have more foreign films coming too. And eventually that may tire me out on their subscription as well. And they also mentioned the other day on the Blu-ray.com forums that they're going to be releasing some children's films, which will be a part of the subscription. And I don't know how you all feel about that, but let me know. But I don't like that. Like, I think if they're going to release children's films, that should be like a separate, something separate from the subscription. I just think with the name TerrorVision in itself, you feel like if you're going to subscribe to that, you're going to get horror films, at least almost all of them. But you're definitely not going to think that you're going to get children's films or family films. That just seems a little odd to me. Like Vinegar Syndrome, for the majority of their films, and I will say Drop Dead Fred was a part of their subscription last year, which I thought was a little odd choice. But they've got some other ones like I don't remember what it's called. There's something with some Chuck Norris movie that just came out, but it wasn't a part of the subscription. It was a VSA or a VSU or something. They had to buy separate. And I really wish TerrorVision would do that. But I also kind of wish that these labels would maybe have like a foreign subscription, like films that are all foreign audio or something like that. So anyway, all I'm getting at is I've got to slow down somewhere because I'm running out of shelf space. Now the shelf behind me, this is all my non-boutique stuff. I have one big shelf in here. I don't remember how many it holds, something like 600, 700 Blu-rays. And this is just my non-boutique stuff, which I don't collect a lot of. I know I see a lot of other YouTubers out there who go out every Tuesday and buy the new, just studio releases, and I don't do that. Mainly because a lot of those films, they drop in price. Like, if you wait a little bit, you can pick up those movies that are $20-$30 for like $5 during Black Friday or something. So I've really slowed down on collecting the studio releases and really focused on the boutiques, especially Vinegar Syndrome, some Arrow, and Scream Factory and stuff. Scream Factory is another story though. I'm kind of getting tired of their crap a little bit. I've got a lot of scratch discs from them, and they've released some collector's editions that didn't have slips. And then they release like random movies that are like $30 for just a Blu-ray, and they're limited to 500. I kind of hate some of their practices. Another thing they did was they had some of the sets that come with pins. They'll charge like an extra $60 for just the pins on top of the movies, which is crazy. I didn't mean to turn this into a big rant. I was mainly just showing off the pickups I got from TerrorVision, and I love TerrorVision. Like, all the things I've got previously have been fantastic. But if I'm going to start getting, with my subscription, a lot of foreign audio-only films, and I know a lot of people are going to hate that and think I'm stupid or whatever, but that's fine. And it's not that I hate them. Again, I've got to make a cut somewhere. I've really got to slow down because I don't want to run out of space. I don't want to be one of those guys who ends up packing all their films in a plastic tubs and puts them in the garage or stows them in the closet, or some people like take them out of the cases and put them in those like big carrying cases. No way. I would never do that. So I don't want to get to that point. So I've got to make cuts somewhere, and that somewhere is going to probably be foreign audio only films. But anyway, just let me know your thoughts. Again, I'm still torn. Like, I still want to see. I'm excited to see what TerrorVision is going to come out with over the next year. I'll definitely be picking up some of their titles separately if I don't subscribe again. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, do you get put off by certain types of films, or do you have to have English audio? What kind of things are you doing to handle the massive amounts of movies you might be buying? Do you put them away in those carrying cases or tubs, or what other things are you doing in your collection to handle just the vast amount? Because like, this is pretty tame, but you should see my boutique. I got 2 triple width shelves in the family room that are full of boutique stuff, and they're getting pretty full. Like, one of those shelves is going to end up just being all Vinegar Syndrome stuff eventually. Not too much longer, probably another year or so. That whole thing is going to be Vinegar Syndrome and partner labels, and then the other one is full of like the big sets and just some other random stuff from some of the smaller boutiques. But that one's running low on space too. So I've got to make a cut somewhere, and I do think that foreign audio films are probably going to be where I make the cut. And I definitely need to go through too, and I've got a lot of stuff I could probably go through and sell. Stuff I'm not going to watch again, especially a lot of the blind buy stuff. Most of the stuff I bought, I don't think I bought too many things where I was like, oh, this is absolute trash, or even some of the stuff I got with Vinegar Syndrome. Very few things I've got from Vinegar Syndrome or any other blind buys have I not liked enough to keep. But there's definitely some in there. I could definitely go through there and weed some out and sell some off. So I'll probably be doing some of that as well. But yeah, I've just got to be a little more picky in what I'm buying, I think. Starting from now on, or else I'm gonna run out of space, and I'm gonna have to do weird stuff like stack stuff on the floor. But anyway, just let me know your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.